If DNA testing was free and automatic, do you think a lot of Nigerian houses, Nigerian households, families would fall apart?
A lot! If federal government now say by fire by force, everybody, like they do census, everybody we are going to come to your house, come and do DNA testing. I can tell you for free, at least half of the percentage of Nigeria marriages will break.
Should paternity test, DNA test, be compulsory at birth?
I would say yes.
Straight up.
Do you know how many bloodlines have been changed by this?
Paternity fraud to you, a mistake or a calculated crime?
Where I would say is a mistake is when they do in the hospital that they
exchange babies,
which rarely happens, but it's mostly calculated. Some of these girls, some of these girls that do these things, it's not really intentional sometimes. Some of them want to give their boyfriend one for the road.
We're back. We are back at it again. The usual suspects taking over, whether it's YouTube that you're watching us, whether it's, you're just listening to us. We are sure with you, giving you the real tea on everything that is going on in the big, bad, bold, and beautiful world all around us. You're officially welcome to this week's episode of the Clarity Zone podcast. Once again, this is the space where clarity lives, breathes, thrives. We come together, we discuss topics that concern you, that concern me, that concern each and every single one of us, and we heal together. My name is Bibi Ray, and I cannot do it alone. Holding down the fort with me, as always, is the one and only Baby Lawyer. Now, she's not just brains, she's beauty too. That international local babe that's taking over and giving us the insights with a whole lot of passion. What's going on, girl?
I'm so good, and you look very beautiful, by the way. Very, 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 very sumptuous as always.
Very demure.
And my people, welcome to the podcast. This topic today, we leave it in the hands of God for a reason. But of course, we have the man. Come on now.
The one anointed by God himself. The one that has the VIP list to heaven. The one you like to call Oga. Nedu. And he really is an Oga, an ODG. In fact,
they're not going for Nigeria. I like me be again. I'm going on the bottle.
Shoot the bottle. Nedu in the house.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Clarity Zone. Today, like Baby Lawyer said, what we're going to be talking about today, we totally leave it in the hands of God and Bibi.
What we're going to be talking about today, I'm sure you've seen the title already. We are talking about paternity fraud. And this is in light of the recent release of the 2025 annual DNA testing report by a testing center right here in Lagos. It revealed that Nigeria's paternity exclusion rate currently stands at 25%. Now, if you don't know, what that actually means is that 1 in every 4 men tested are not the biological father of the child in question. In other words, you are not the father. With that, you know what? I want to kick it off with asking, should paternity test, DNA test, be compulsory at birth?
I would say yes.
Straight up.
I'm a woman, but I'll tell you yes. I'll tell you yes for so many reasons. I'll tell you yes because do you know how many bloodlines have been changed by this? And it's not just a case of now. I'm not saying now. I'm saying paternity fraud has been a thing that has been existing from way back, from the time of our great-grandmothers, the women who were queens and oloris, who were forced to give birth to, they had daughters and they told them, give birth to a son that will be the heir apparent to the throne. And they now had to go meet up with the guard of the Igwe, the chief guard of the Oba, to run some Spartacus, to be able to conceive and give birth to, not understanding that the man was at fault because now waiting the man they give them that they born. You understand me? Some of these kings even were impotent and they didn't know, but they were forced to provide a child now, and especially a son. So there's a chance that all the people shouting are from royal family. Their blood life, it don't change like 7 to 10, 11 generations ago. If they go carry the carcass of the 13th king for our family, una born feel no macho. There's a chance.
Well, in as much as I think.
Should it be compulsory?
I think it should be compulsory because of the things that is happening, what is prevalent now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of, bro. The fact that you said 1 in 4.
Yeah.
Cameraman here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we say 1 inside
person
12 for now. No be na papa born now.
There's a chance.
There's a possibility.
Usually, not be papa. If you be papa, I'm born you. You gotta want now. It could maybe promise now your friend not be born you.
It's like no missing.
You know that? Mm-hmm. Papa not carry dreadlocks, but he's carrying dreadlocks.
You know me. Now.
It's possible that it's not his father that born him.
I beg now, Papa born him. I beg. No go talk Latin. No, me no go cause problem for the household.
It's
Baba,
very interesting.
Go check out. You go find out the name Papa born and landlord name born.
Are you the firstborn? You know, it's also interesting because a part of the study also revealed that firstborn children were actually the ones most affected by paternity disputes. Oftentimes, firstborn sons, they account for 64% of negative results. So imagine your first seed as a man. You're thinking my first son. And 64%
whooping
of
60. See the thing,
sons are not.
I think from the first question you asked, if it should be compulsory, I think it should be compulsory, done by the law. But I think where the thing not they happen now, because a lot of women now bring emotions to it. So if you don't trust me, my sister, more binu. I've seen people that have happened to. You get one FCMB guy that time. It happened that time. It was all over the news now. Bro, that the guy, I think the lady carried the 2 children, run.
Wow.
My brother, when they ran to America, when they showed the picture of the FCMB boss of the girl and the 2 children,
They put a fast one on him.
You will understand why. The only guy found out, these children were not here. But the thing is, see, I think that's the greatest crime you can commit.
What about this international footballer from, is it Liberia or where? Then
talk to your mic. You run from your mic.
Okay. The international footballer who was, I can't remember his name, but he was quite popular.
He's a Nigerian footballer.
I think so. Was he African?
Yeah, he's a Nigerian footballer that said he was one pastor, that London pastor.
No, this one is a different one. He had 3 children with this woman and he discovered that all 3 children were not his. Was he where?
Wow.
George Ware, no, it cannot be George Ware.
It wasn't where. It was one other very popular African black guy. All 3 children were not his. The reason why I'm saying this is, see, I think we need to break down what this issue of paternity fraud is exactly. You are saying, so let me explain. A child is 95% the man's sperm. That is, every one of us seated here now our papa's sperm. Actually,
no, my papa
that's the point. No, now so I'm trying to paint the picture well.
Right.
Okay.
Now the man's sperm creates and forms the placenta that houses this baby in the womb. So the womb is just like a house, but that sperm is the baby. So you go through 9 months. This man is emotionally invested, financially invested, spiritually for some, physically, every way, mentally invested. Some of these men come from homes where they are the only child, only son. And then the whole family is agog with joy. We're going to have a baby. Sometimes it's twins or triplets. And then you have these children. And this man is doing everything, going through, sacrificing blood and sweat. Some 5 years, 10 years, 12, 13, 15, some even up to 20 years and above. And then you come out and later discover that after all that struggle, after believing in your head, being committed to this child falls sick, you are worried. This child, you are rushing the child to the hospital. The child is failing an exam, you feel bad, but you have to still love. Emotionally, you are,
you pour in, absolutely.
Yeah, into this child. You go and tell people, this is my son. This is my daughter.
Changes, though.
For some men,
there are stories that it changes, and we're gonna get into that.
It does for a lot of men, because it's like looking at this and say, after all of this, I realized that
all my efforts were in vain. You're not mine.
It hurts on a different level.
Yeah, we're gonna get into this because I actually know a real story of this happening where the father didn't find out until his son was about 36 years old.
Come on,
and then I'll let you know what the father decided to do afterwards. But back to this question at hand: is it a mistake or a calculated crime? Because paternity fraud is exactly what it says: fraud.
Hey, well,
is it not?
See, I'll be honest with you. A lot of them are calculated fraud. But I think some are calculated fraud, but most you might term mistake because ladies these days, I think most of them marry who is capable, not who they're with. Who is capable of taking care of them, giving you the life that you want to live. You get what I mean? If you know, they hear that thing they go tell say, don't allow your boyfriend stop you from meeting your husband. You might be dating a guy we not get. You get what I mean? And then someone that comes from the abroad, tells you everything.
Security.
Oh, security. Exactly.
Security.
Most ladies these days marry for security.
Yeah.
And they might be plenty ladies they marry who they not love. They marry basically for security.
They
And
choose their husbands like a job.
Like a job. Okay, this person is going to give me that life I want. He's going to make sure I drive in a Bugatti, a Ferrari. I'm not going to cry.
Kids will not suffer.
Kids will not suffer. I'm not going to cry in Keke Maruwa. All my children are going to be born in the America and all those things. Now, let me give you an example. Not just that also, but some have the craziest and stupidest reason. Like, there was one I handled on radio when I was with Wazobia. Can't remember his name. Can't remember the guy's name. The guy called me and we're talking. 3 of his children, he was married for 15 years. 3 of his children, again, I'm going to mention those that listened to me on the radio that time. Mamo Sas and the rest of them, GMG and the rest of them, and all of that. For 15 years, he was married. For that 15 years, 3 children were then born. None being owned. None. Now, when I called the guy, spoke to the guy, we spoke, the guy was crying, the guy was, despondent and all of that. And then I can't talk to the woman. Because what I do is, I don't just talk to the man alone. I try to find a way, because for you to get to a point where you can get solution to a problem,
you have to hear both sides.
You have to hear both sides.
Yeah.
So I spoke to the man. The guy said, when he wasn't even in school, that he had impregnated a girl that he wanted to marry. That he impregnated the girl and the girl gave birth to the child. It was his child because the child looks 150% like him. But the girl did not allow him to marry that girl. That doesn't make sense to me, but that's a story for another day. They alienated, they don't talk anymore, they broke up, whatever. Then they now got married. This girl said the 3 children, she... So I talk at 19, they even vex me. 2 of her first, the 2 first children, the boys, I think it's 2 boys and... 2 girls and 1 boy. Either 2 girls and 1 boy or 2 boys and 1 girl. But I know the 2 first is the same sex. It was the ex-boyfriend.
Wow.
Because her ex-boyfriend was fine.
Wow.
Says she got pregnant for the ex-boyfriend because the ex-boyfriend was fine. When I was talking to her. And I was like, what of the third one? Their landlord that owns the house where they're living.
Stop it.
Wait. Ma, sit down, wait.
Those that were listening to me on that time will understand what yes. The landlord that owns the house was the father of the child. This guy wanted to kill himself. He felt there was nothing about life anymore. But his father was in the east begging him to make him not do. So I think someone now reached out to him, told him, talk to Nedu. So he now spoke to me on the radio. I was able to calm him down. I spoke to the woman. He heard from her and all those things. Regardless of the fact that she was begging. Working class girl, whoa. Now be money maker, they do more. Okay.
Please, for this issue.
Hold on. As they do finish, the father now said he should come to the village. And I begged him he should go. He not reached like 2 months. I called back on the show. So how can you do? Don't come back, Lagos. How can you do? Thank you for not allowing me to commit suicide. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. I have a new wife now. She's 18 years old.
What?
That's crazy.
He met her as a virgin, but I don't know how the guy take Dwam. As at that time he was talking to me, she was pregnant. Now come they ask us, but no verse.
The math is not mathing.
You as you reach the village, they carry the girl, can't show you. You begin like boom, you scatter everywhere.
You can't put belly.
Put belly.
You sure say now you get that?
Oh, I ain't get that because she's that's another thing. That's another question. When you meet her as a virgin, are you even sure that the child is yours?
See. I remember a friend of mine sharing a conversation with me about this girl, and we all knew all of like both of them together as a couple and all, but just like Nedu said, guy wasn't really ready financially and a lot of things, and then some
And I book is really pass.
No, this one wasn't.
Now then they follow men we get money.
This one
Those who they abroad, most especially China, South Africa.
Wait, but this one wasn't actually Igbo per se.
Okay.
But she went off with somebody else, but yes, somebody who stays out of the country. And do you know?
Did I not say that?
We did.
Did I not say the same thing?
But do you know what she told this guy?
What?
She said, I still love you so much that I want my first child to be yours.
That she told the ex-boyfriend.
She told him that. And she was really selling this as a huge idea.
So she was just gonna like carry his baby regardless.
I want my first child to be yours.
I'm sorry to cut you short, love. I once dated a girl.
Who said that thing to you? It's kind of sexy still, isn't it?
No, she didn't say that to me.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
Ewo.
Wonderful human being. I
Okay.
respect her to death.
But
She said how she loved me then. She said because she was not going to get married to me, that she was going to cheat with me.
Okay.
So imagine if she cheated with me and then we didn't have sex with condom, then I came inside of her, or somehow one thing leads to another. Because the truth is, for someone to tell you that I'm going to cheat with you even when I get married, that person loves you so much. And that person wants to keep part of you with them. That person is also ready to get to the point where they can get pregnant for you and damn the consequences. But I just look and say, my sister, not verse.
That's horrible.
If you're not there with me and you're with another man, please stay with him. Because the truth is, the person who I feel married, the person feel to tell another man, if I'm not with you,
it's nobody.
Ain't nobody. Because I married this guy that have money does not mean. You get what I mean?
So with that being
think-
said,
I
is
think it's
paternity
bad.
fraud to you a mistake or a calculated crime?
See, where I would say is a mistake is when they do in the hospital that they
Exchange babies.
exchange
By
babies,
mistake.
which rarely happens.
But
It
it does,
happens.
but it does.
Happens.
It does happen, but now 1 in 10. You get what I mean? But it's mostly calculated, sometimes not intentional.
Okay.
Some of these girls, some of these girls that do these things, it's not really intentional sometimes. Some of them want to give their boyfriend one for the road before they go and marry.
But should they even be doing that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
kind of
UG, I want to go marry. Your machine gun is
Exactly.
strong. Let me just collect one. I go on UG girlfriend that time. When you look at
Leave UG out of it.
Very
UG.
fine girl that time.
So if that's the case, and if it's a mistake, or no, not a mistake, if you're saying you guys are both sort of saying it's calculated, why is it that there are no legal ramifications for the women that end up being found out that they
Because I was even going to ask,
putting
do you
somebody
think
else
that
in the
women should
responsible?
actually go to jail? Women who are caught doing this.
See, you both of you are asking the same question.
Yeah.
Whether there are legal ramifications or women should go to jail. I think it has gotten. But why are you guys asking me this question? Now leave me I can't ask. As if I'm the guest on the show.
I actually have a little bit of. I have some
conversation.
updates
We're
here on the
having
legal
conversation because-
ramifications.
No, but
personally,
I think that women should be punished. There should be law. Again, it's called but it's paternity fraud, isn't it?
It is connected.
Paternity fraud is you're liable to go to jail.
I've got some updates here as regards to Nigerian law. So currently, there are no specific criminal offenses tied to paternity fraud
In
in itself as a crime. However,
see,
a deceived party can actually sue civilly.
Yes, you're going to sue
E.g. under deceit,
deceit, law of tort.
misrepresentation
Yes.
to seek damages.
Yes.
Criminal angles can also arise from the lying itself, putting a false father's name on the official document, swearing false affidavits. That can also amount to perjury and forgery, and those are obviously serious crimes.
So if you want to further understand this issue of deceit, like we say, currently there's a young lady somewhere, I think her name is Jennifer also, that was asked to fund a guy who she collected, was it 150K for? She was asked to refund 450.
something thousand. Yes, I saw that story.
She was actually
Some time
charged
ago.
under deceit because she deceived the young man that she was going to show up on whatever agreement they
And
had.
never did.
And she collected the money on the grounds of deceit, and she never showed up. So you can actually use that in law. But then I have some, some reservations, because I'm like, the gravity of the rule of deceit, that principle, compared to what, yes, it is deceit, but it's on heavier ground when you talk about paternity fraud. Because for paternity fraud, a lot goes into play.
I think the resultant effect of paternity fraud is grievous than we even talk about. And it is sad that I don't know if Nigerian law, like you read, it should be in the constitution, it should be in the legal stuff. There's this content creator, he turned realtor now in the US, Chief Obi. So there's this thing that he does, Instagram live stuff that he does. I was on that Instagram live one day. I don't even know how to take it. I think I was in the US that time. I just got into that Instagram live. Bibi Ray, and the whole world. That was the day I fear women.
What happened?
You see, most of you that are women, you will not make heaven.
No.
Testimony Jagger, you are calling me. Hold on. Testimony Jagger, I am shooting podcast and you are calling me.
Will I not call you?
I will call you back, sir, when I'm done shooting. I will call you, sir, when I'm done shooting, Malgasa.
Where are you? Send me your address. Now come meet you at the island.
Okay, I'm in Lucky Phase 1. I'm shooting, sir. I'll send you your address, sir.
Yeah, send me now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. What was I saying again?
Women will not make heaven.
Sir.
Because
so
of the
that was
life
how.
you joined.
That was how.
In Jesus' name.
That was
We will
no,
make heaven in
no.
Jesus'
No. Some plenty women will not make heaven.
We'll make heaven
So,
in Jesus' name.
I was on that Instagram live. So that was the day. I mean, I had gone through mine. For me, I'm built different. So what I went through, a lot of people can't survive what I went
For
through.
those that don't know what you went through, because I feel like it would be
Yes,
the biggest
because I was waiting for him
disservice.
to speak his
Yeah,
English.
and I just, knowing Nedu, I know that he's going to just gloss over it like that. So for those that don't know and that are not familiar with what you have been through, could you just shine a little bit of light on it?
Let me say what I want to say first of all. So, oh my God. It's like kitchen side of me just came out. So I was on that Instagram live, and then this guy called. He had lodged in a hotel for 2 weeks. He hadn't gone home. He was filing. Now, there were 4 siblings. All of them are four boys. They're all living in the US. So they were filing for their dad to move to the US. The mama the US as well. So they're filing for the dad to move to the US. And then, when you're filing those kind of things, you have to do like a DNA test to ascertain that the person is your father.
Yeah.
That's why they do DNA test.
Relations.
Person where the papa don't be grandpapa.
Oh my goodness.
They found out that he now found out that the father was not his father. 4 of them, they had wives and children. The guy said he could not eat, he could not sleep. He left his house for almost 2 weeks.
Wow.
He did not know how to call his father and say, Papa, you will be grandpapa. You now be papa, oh. I saw one on that Tunde not posted one day that a 35 years old or 32 years old found out that his father was not his father. I be a marriage of 35 years. I can't even remember how he wrote that thing. So the thing is, the damage that it does is grievous and crazier than what you women think we should forgive. A lot of women say, now mistake now. It don't happen. No. No.
So what do you have to say to this particular scenario? A friend was talking about her cousin, actually, who is the first of 4 children. 36-year-old young man, now lives in the UK, is married with his own family. Raised in a family of love. The first son, mother and father still very much together. Long story cut short, due to some medical issues with the same dad, the children were tested to see if they were matches, could donate blood, so on and so forth. By way of that, they found out the first son, the 36-year-old, the apple of the father's eye, is not actually the biological son. The father not only left his marriage, but completely cut off that 36-year-old man from his life. He cut off his son to the point where things like family holidays, they now began excluding that son, the first son.
Which is why I tell a lot of
from
men.
it.
This is what I tell a lot of men. This is me talking to you from someone that has gone through this. that boy didn't do anything to you, sir. Sir, that man or that child didn't
That
do anything
girl,
to you.
yeah.
That girl that is not yours didn't do anything to you. The
But-
person that is your partner did everything to you. Now, where you will remove your hand, not totally, not 100%, where you will remove your hand small, is when the father of that child wants to be part of that child's life.
You have to take a step back.
Then you can take a step back because you're not the biological father. Then let the biological father that wants to be present in that child's life
Step up.
Step up. You can be in the corner adding value when the child comes to you. Not you going to say, oh, I have no. Even court of law go tell you, Baba, you go corner, not be you be the papa. You get what I mean? But when that child's biological father is not showing up or not coming up to take responsibility, don't punish the child for something they know nothing about.
But you see, some people or some men will see it as, I'm not punishing the child. It's just now the child is not my responsibility.
My son is still my responsibility till tomorrow.
Because you have a big heart. Not
Not everybody
man
has
does.
that. Absolutely.
See,
No, because you have a big
It's
heart.
true.
Because there are men who will tell you that even
Absolutely. They're walking away financially, emotionally, everything.
Custom traditions
I
in
get
their
it.
place.
I get it.
Why they can't do that?
I'm brought up by wonderful parents.
Yes.
My dad, my mom, Mr. and Mrs. Annie, wonderful people. Every time my mom calls me, he's asking me, okay, where's your son? I'm like, oh, he's in school, he's in boarding house, or they've traveled for summer, or they've done this, or they've done that. He's my son, and I love him to death.
So you're telling me that there's no time you look at that boy and the hurt and betrayal doesn't hit you?
Never.
Initially,
now.
though,
See,
what about when you first find out? How did you
The
look
thing
at
is-
son in the eye when
the
you first
thing
found
is-
out?
he's absolutely innocent. I'm the only father that he knows. He does when he picks up his phone. We've been chatting, he's been calling me like tons of times today. I mean, he's on his phone. You understand? We've been talking, and he calls me, oh, daddy this, oh, daddy that, oh, daddy this, oh, daddy that. I'm the only father that he knows. I mean, see his messages.
Is he the one that asked for Rolex watch?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he's
one
one
that-
that's for Rolex. I'm
he's
screaming.
one that asked for Rolex watch.
So you went to go and
For
pick
his
him. I'm
birthday.
screaming.
Yeah, he asked for a Rolex
I
watch for
love
his birthday.
that.
I'm told I'll give you a Rolex watch. I'll get you a Rolex watch.
Oh, nice.
If you not be original,
If he be
He was-
Oshodi.
He's
you
gonna
should
be
be
really.
I'll give you a Rolex, but I'm not going to give him a fake Rolex watch.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, so the thing is, he's my son.
Right. So you're telling men that are in this situation, especially if they've been in the child's life for some time, to step up. Now, I want to ask, paternity fraud versus a man bringing a child home to his wife. Which one is worse?
Hey!
Because to me, it seems
No,
as though,
I think it's both of you that will answer that question because
I'm happy you asked that question about, equating paternity fraud to men who
bring
you know,
children home.
Bring children home.
from their
Girlfriend.
external relationships
Sources.
and baby mamas. The truth is, there's really no difference, but there's a bit of a difference.
Huh.
Let me explain the difference. The difference here is, one, being paternity fraud is this person doesn't know that this child belongs to them at all. They don't know. Sometimes they don't even sense it. But in the other place, this person knows this is my child, but then their wife doesn't know that
They
the
had
child
a child,
exists
yeah.
until they either bring the child home.
So which
or
is
they-
more evil?
So both of them are evil. That's what I'm saying.
No! How can both of them be evil?
Wait now, both of them are evil. Calm down. Because either ways is both betrayal. Betrayal in different forms.
What if she okay, let me tell you something. In Igbo-
Betrayals in different forms. So.
Okay, sorry, let me keep quiet.
Betrayals in different forms, because in the case of the woman who is all lovey-dovey and caring for the husband and the kids she has at home, or maybe a woman who they don't even have kids yet, and the man goes to have a child with somebody else. Okay, it's high level betrayal.
You are painting a picture that does not exist. They're not even having kids at home. Let's just take it that they have kids at home, and the man just see. Back to what we're saying. I think we are hypocritical in this society. We lie to ourselves a lot, which is why a lot of people die with silence and a lot of things. That's why when man die, Another time you come to say he get 12 families, he get plenty children all around. Do you think that if he had brought those children back home and the wife accepted them, he would have respected her even more? I'm not saying people should do that, but I want to ask one question. As you are saying, bringing child home and all those things, in Igbo language, what do they call home? Ezinuno. Break it down. Ezi is outside. No, in the house.
Yeah.
So, which means you can have children outside. And this is my stupid thinking. Ezi is outside, which means you can have outside and have inside. Ezi, no. Think, am I lying?
Household, yes.
Exactly.
Household.
So, if that is not how it was originally, why did the term Ezinuno come up?
But in that case, that term came up in that time, especially
Things are
because of
Nothing don't change.
Wait now.
Plick, kuntus na
Hold
kuntus.
on.
Now still the same hole in the
because
enter.
of the- because
No
of
matter
the
the style you
prevalence-
use. Doggy style 69.
Be-
69. They need to do for 69.
Because of the prevalence of polygamy in that time, this men
Polygamy
had
is
wives.
still there now.
No, but I'm just saying then it was quite official. But of course, they had concubines, they had wives. Do you understand? And then they built, separate huts sometimes for these women. Yes, now.
That's just crazy.
But that's the truth now.
This is wild.
This was the reality.
They beat. Okay, you said they had concubines for these women. They beat separate huts for
Separate
these
huts,
women.
sometimes
What thing don't change? A man will impregnate a girl and rent a house for her.
Lucky phase
In
one.
Lekki phase 1 or in Ikoyi and keep her there. Waiting
child.
don't change.
You
We
know?
just modernized it. The Western culture just made it so intolerant for people. And the truth is, you are saying, oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. But they're still doing it. It's just been hidden. Like, why? What are we lying to ourselves? You say your husband must not marry more than one wife. He must not marry more than 2 wives, more than 3 wives. Yet he has 52 girlfriends outside. Which is better? The ones where you know for house, or the ones where you not know, where get disease for outside?
But the ones where they even marry, put inside house, they marry all those women. Yet they still have the concubines that they have. So at the end of the day, men are insatiable. But that's not even where.
Is that the reason why you should carry a child that does not belong to the man and give to the man? Because I hear someone say, if he's cheating, if he's carrying other girls, me too, when I give him a child that does not belong to him, he should not complain.
No, 2 wrongs don't make it right. I would never agree to that.
That's not a wrong. It cannot be two. See, you cannot compare a man cheating and a woman bringing a child that's not a man as two the same wrong.
No, those
They're the
wrongs
same
are
wrong. They're equally as
yoked.
treacherous.
Oh, Chineke,
Yeah, they're equally yoked in
one,
rubbish.
picking no come out inside them. One, you settle down. You open see, let me break it down for you guys to understand. Because you people
I think you're thinking about it like a man.
Because can quote here. I say you're thinking about it like a man. It's just I'm Bobrisky. Let me say it the way I want to say it. See, as a woman,
Okay.
you meet the guy the first time. He lick your ear. He sweet you. Your right ear or your left ear.
Nedu.
Before it got to that point, you guys must have been chatting. Do you get what I mean? And then you get to the point where, so it's a time thing. You get to a time when you now come meet face to face. The first time when I go wipe, you go tell them use condom. Am I lying or lying?
I don't know.
When I,
She
you know
doesn't-
now,
she
it's your
doesn't
you
do
put like the same
such,
WhatsApp
I
group
can
now.
never be in that WhatsApp group.
Okay. The man, use except say na inside car now do because why put it the wipe for car, they didn't use condom. You understand? Or why put it the wipe for event center, toilet, they didn't use condom.
Hey.
All those who quick. Una do quick finish the first time. The man use condom. You get the point now. After the man use condom, he not do the sweet you that time. Then you come to him, oh, I don't like rubber. Skin to skin, not on pieces. When I begin do skin to skin, until belly enter. You see, say the belly enter. 1 month, you not do anything. You know, say the belly don't dey there. 2 months, you not do anything. 3 months, you not do anything. 4 months, you not do anything. You they say, okay, oh, let me put it on the head of this man, na idiot. I could just the wipe him, I could just lie to her and say I don't carry him belly, even if I know say na John get the belly. That is evil. Now, you call the man, baby, guess what? The man will say, no, what is it? I wrap a gift for you. The man will come open them. What the man now come on. What's the gift? Open it now. Man will come untie the thing. I idiot can't use red ribbon. Time. You can't use red ribbon time. You can't open them now testing strip to know 1 line or 2 line.
Yeah.
The man will say, oh my God, we're having a child. You go say, yes, baby. Yes. God has done it. Thunder will kill you. You had found out a month before that you were pregnant by John. But you decided to lie to this man.
Chai.
That decided to house you, feed you, feed your parents, feed your whole family, take care of them. Meanwhile, that idiot outside does not do anything.
Yeah.
This man pays for your antenatal. He got you visa to go to America to go and give birth.
Even if there's no visa, the men still struggle.
He does everything when you are saying, baby, massage my back. He massages your back. He did everything for you.
Believing the child is his.
Believing the child is fucking his. After going through this whole stress, he might be in the labor room watching you give birth, traumatized from seeing your kuntus open. Only to find out later that the child is not his.
It's quite painful.
It's not quite painful. It's flipping fucking painful. How do you cannot heal from that period? You can't heal from it. And you're telling me it's the same thing as fucking another woman outside. Fucking another woman is just choking prick and bringing it outside.
No, it's not
No,
just.
I think you're
There's
simplifying it.
that-
It's
so
the
now
exact
you
same
are-
betrayal.
You are looking at it from
It is not one.
Okay,
one
let me-
came to begin.
See-
One he can just enter there. Cynthia. Mepuku. One. Waka. The man said if he be 40 seconds man, like you know who. That's all.
See, Nedu. Now,
No, they said he was.
no,
Even if he's not.
If you are going to say that,
Let's be honest. See. Let us say both of you are women, so you will not understand the damage that it does to these men.
And just
Well,
like men will not understand
and
the
another
damage that
thing,
it does on the other
I don't
side.
blame the men. I don't blame the men that turn their backs on the children.
Yeah.
I don't. Because sometimes how men react to things is that you cannot choke me knife and tell me how to bleed.
so now
You don't hold on. You don't. Some of these people, maybe how they cope is, look, if I don't see, it's like I'm dating you for a while, and then you tell me you want to break up with me or you start acting stupid. I will block you because I don't want to see your status anymore. I don't want to. It will help me forget about you. That's coping mechanism. So I think most of these men sometimes also that cut off is them being able to cope. But how do you tell a man that has known a child for 30-something years to cope? This is all he has known. Imagine when that child is the only child that he knows. How do you fucking tell him to cope? Time has come for us to start criminalizing paternity fraud in this country. It's damaging a lot of men.
I think I'm going to remember a certain, was it a lawyer or a judge or so, or a retired judge in Delta State who had the same incident.
Yes.
He had been married to the woman, and I think it was even while they were talking about something about, I don't know, properties or something. He was still alive. He had now married somebody else entirely at this time. And he went to check. And the 3 children from his first marriage with this lady, none of them were his.
Oh my God.
Like, it now made him go to now do paternity tests for his current children with his current wife. And the man was like, no problem. Just
do what you need to do.
If this is going to make you feel better, And he did. And those one, all from the second lady, all of them were his children. And I can imagine how painful, it was. And the man spoke about even how hurt he knew his current wife was, having to put her through that to say, even though I know that you didn't do anything to offend me, but I need to also check
This
the
thing
children
that
I'm
she
having
said.
with
This
you.
thing that she said.
I can't
What
imagine how
paternity
painful.
fraud does. See, let me tell you the truth. Men, except man where they don't use in brain pound. Men learn from other men's mistake. Paternity fraud, what it does to you is that you start bleeding on the people that didn't cut you.
Yeah,
That's what it does to you.
That's another
But guess
thing.
what? A man, your husband, that you've also suffered with, struggled with, that you've made sacrifices for, you built a home with, bringing a child home to you will equally do that.
How
to
many
you.
men they bring? What are you talking about, Bibi?
Whether
How
or not
many?
he brings
Yeah,
the child
Bibi,
to tell you to
have
accept
English
it or
now.
not.
So live in this English you are speaking.
Him having a child outside is equally
How
as
many men
damaging.
bring a child home?
But a lot of men bring children.
They
home.
do.
Eh.
And even if
What
they don't
is
bring
the
the home,
statistic? How many men bring a child home?
he has fathered
Let us
a
forget
child
play.
outside.
Your
He
father bring a
fathered
child outside.
He fathered a child
Your father
outside.
fathered child is outside.
He stepped out of his marriage to do that. He
Your
stepped
father
out
did
of
that.
his unity with
Did you
me.
ask your father? See, let me tell you the truth. Now, because everybody, mama, na him be the best mama. Now, because your papa never tell you what your mama been they do. If your papa tell you, open mouth tell you, you go know your mama.
Is
it
that
not
a
be
reason
like that.
to step out of your marriage and have children outside?
Bibi,
Is
happy.
that a reason?
Let me tell you the truth. Do you know that a lot of, I'm not excusing anything. Do you get what I mean? I'm not. But do you know that men hide a lot of things? Women open mouth and tell you, why your father is an idiot. Your father is a goat. Your father is this one. But a man will not open mouth and say that to the kids.
But which one is worse?
And it's easier for you to hate the men because of what she told you about your father. Haven't you seen over time that eventually most people end up finding out that the things they told them about their father are not true? The fuck are we saying?
I know, but I'm asking this question. To what
See,
end?
I
All of these things you are saying.
I understand how you feel about your father doing that, stepping out and impregnating another person and getting a child. But have you?
I wasn't talking about my father. I'm talking about just in general.
Okay,
Anybody
I
doing
think
that?
Papa.
No.
I want to ask you a question. Go on.
See, Nedu, I'm saying here, with all the scenarios you painted, that men who step out and they have kids and come back, many don't even tell their wives or
Because you
kids.
know I made them poison you for house.
So that is you. That means you
Then
know,
go kill you.
You know the gravity of what you've done. Then,
You don't understand. Okay, let me ask you.
but that means you
Why-
know the
are you
gravity
running
of
from
what
your
you've
mic?
done. No, I'm not.
Let you put your mic close to your mouth now.
Oh, really? Sorry.
See, let me tell you the truth. I'm not excusing impregnating another girl outside. I can never do that to my wife. I will never. Do you get what I mean? What thing will even lead for me to impregnate you? Now for capsule they drink them. I've been for inside same way they chop the pregnancy. For me to now impregnate another person, you now get a belly and I'm born. The question I still keep asking. I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
Okay.
It does happen. There are two instances that it does happen. The man will not tell you because he's scared of the outcome of it. The second one is the first one is the man will not tell you and some will bring it home. The man will not tell you, but you now find out when he's dead. When you find out when he's dead, what will you do? You see that most women say, it's okay. The same
Not
thing would
really,
have-
Not
I'm
really.
not saying, listen. I say some women will say, I know of one white woman in Kaduna that time. The husband is an Igbo man, was living in Badnoa Chalawa Crescent in Kaduna that time. The man died. He had like 4 houses put together. He owns the whole streets now he own. Did you get me? The man now died. That was when the wife is a white woman. And then she now found out that some children that the man was telling her that he's doing charity cases for to pay school fees
Were his kids?
were his kids.
Oh Lord.
What did she
Crazy.
do? She just said, after finding out, she just said, okay, oh yeah, come. All of them started living with her. One of them houses, he carry him give, now 2 wives, two different women. Carry some of the, eject some of the tenants, carry house, then put inside there. And everybody was living peacefully. Now, if she had known when she was alive, if he poisoned the man, I'm not saying men do it, and when you die, they would find out. No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying, can we all just be open with ourselves? Before you also as a man, before you marry, if you are not a monogamous man, if you're not a man that can stay with one woman, date the woman.
Straight up.
Auntie, no vex so.
I know they still want
Exactly.
This my brick here. Oh. This
It's
my
for the
machine gun here.
community.
It's a souvenir.
It's a public toilet.
It's souvenir.
It's for the streets.
Enyendeba.
It's for everybody.
You cannot go to a wedding and keep your souvenir yourself. You will share it. Tell her, say, my sister, it's not that I'm going to be publicly embarrassing you,
But I'm publicly available.
but I am not
Public-
like that now.
But that's
Public
the truth
bus.
now. There's
Let everybody
no
get a ride on the
difference,
bus.
oh.
If you tell
Yeah.
her like that, she will not marry you. Just tell her, say, auntie.
No, but that's the truth though.
No, because tell her, say, auntie, see, I love you to die to her.
Yeah.
I can die for you.
Mane yendeba.
But enyendeba. There's a possibility
That's how get yendeba.
that I'm a enyendeba.
Chai.
And the enyendeba will not enyendeba.
Hell.
That will enyendeba. You
Yagazi.
get the point now? If she's the kind of person, if she's one of the girls of these days that tells you they just want to get married. A lot of girls these days,
Just want to get
they
married.
just want to get married.
They don't care who's
Well,
who.
that's why some agree to
A lot
be.
of girls these days
Wife
don't
number
really care.
2,
If you
3.
can marry a man that is in the alphabet community, why can you not marry someone that can?
Okay, so with all of these things we have said now, I just want to find out, and I think Bibi will answer this, do women see men as just, providers to avoid,
Poverty.
yes.
But can I-
Is that what makes them commit paternity fraud? Because like you mentioned about knowing that the person that impregnated you with the child
Yeah.
financially is not
Yes,
doing okay.
because the truth is,
But you
sugar
have
daddy-
husband at home
sugar
or
daddy,
a
yes.
boyfriend or fiance that loves you, right? That you know that if you say
dating
I'm
a married man.
pregnant,
If you're being honest, you dating a married man, are you dating him because you love him? Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
some
Are you
women say
dating
they
that?
fall in love with them.
Yes, some girls fall in love, but at first, before you started, tell yourself the truth.
It's
Are
all
you
about the
dating him?
benches.
It's all about the Benjamins. It's all about the money. You're not dating him because you fucking love him. That is for those that are truthful, that will tell you, oh, I am married, but I like you. You get the point now? Though that guy don't think 1 million things. It's okay, he's going to provide for me. He's going to do this. You get into it selfishly, not because you love that man. Some of you end up loving the man.
Okay.
You get what I mean? But let us not sit here and think the man cheats with just himself. No. There are accomplices as well.
But are the men taking responsibility though? Are
If
the
you
men
get,
taking
if you give the girl
responsibility,
belle,
though?
what responsibility?
Before, like, as in, are they owning up to the fact that they are cheating? And listen, it's if you are the one in the marriage.
Now you they call it
this is
cheating,
you in
wo.
the marriage.
Now you they call this thing cheating, wo.
What do
But
you
that's
call
what it is.
Before, in 1932 or 1832, it was never called cheating. Was never attributed to relationship. I don't have the statistics.
It was called what?
All these guys were usually called mistresses. They were called mistresses. Up until they put up for the. I don't have the statistics. I can't prove it. But I think I saw it somewhere. The truth, you see, I'm not excusing anything. I will keep saying I'm not excusing anything. But the truth is, there is no excuse for paternity fraud. Yes, on paternity fraud, 1 in every 10. Now mistake. Maybe the girl forget, say she be don't wipe the boyfriend be don't give am belle. But the truth is, how you go wipe boyfriend when you dey marry in 2 or 3 months? Now him be say when you dey date the person where you dey marry, you dey wipe another person outside. Do you get what I mean? Because for you to get married to somebody, you must have dated at least 3, 4, 5, 6 months in the least. So if you give another person picking, which means you were not faithful to the man you were with the man, bro, let's be honest. Who they date all these our Igbo men where they do businesses? All these guys where Igbo men they send go school. My brothers they send go school. You think say now only my brothers then they date? You think they're not dating students that have 6-pack? No, let's be honest now.
True.
Let's be honest. Let's start telling. It's high time we start telling ourselves the truth about this whole thing. This whole paternity fraud, where it plenty pass. If we say we could do by tribe, where it plenty pass for Nigeria? Where it plenty pass? We could talk the truth.
We don't know. Maybe you go.
I don't want to say it. It go shock you. Say some of the person where you think say na your papa, Now your younger brother be your papa. Person with this your papa. Now your papa friend, now be your papa.
See,
Person be your papa. Now your pastor be your papa. You know how many? Oh, I know one pastor. Oh,
But you know what? Still on the topic of paternity fraud, should every man be allowed to request a DNA test at birth without the whole guise of, oh, you don't trust me? So without being accused of mistrust, should every man be able to request a DNA test? What do you think?
I actually think men should. I think
So women, us women shouldn't take it to heart. Don't take it
me. And tell me, oh, you don't trust me.
No, please. I used to have all those, because we are women and we're emotional. I used to feel that way. But in the true sense of it, and I'm going to just say it here, there are women who are just terrible. Women who will intentionally do this. Like, they know that this is what it is. Okay? Even to the ones where I've seen a lady who to her reason for carrying this act of paternity fraud to her, it made sense to her. And what was the reason? She had been married for about, I think, 7 going to 8 years.
Okay.
And then she was going through all the bashing. Normal Nigerian society, family will give us grandchild. If people have been married, grandchild. And the man seemed so laid back. So one time after intercourse, right, she manages to, get him to run it with her using protection.
Okay.
And she gets his sperm sample to a lab and discovers that he actually has not just low sperm count, he's actually impotent. Like, he actually is.
On our blank.
So guess what? He actually knew that he was impotent. But he sat down and he watched her family, his family, society, neighbors, people,
castigate her, make her feel like she's...
At the end of the day, she goes out there and just, I love you, I don't want to come off for the marriage. What do you want make I do? And then she gets pregnant. Now, Baba now comes and says, this child is not mine.
He has no right to say that now.
Then he's telling the whole world that he knows that he can't pregnant a woman.
Oh, so
why not tell her
he's got the courage to speak up?
So that kind of man, thunder will fire him.
Diabolical.
Do you understand me?
No, that kind of
Gets
man,
his
thunder that will
family.
fire him.
No jokes. The whole
But the
place
truth is,
was
in that
chaos.
situation, she should have had a conversation with him. Like, listen, I've done this. I've taken your sample to the sperm lab. This is what they've told me. Because I believe in honesty and transparency
You have not
above
seen
everything.
a man deny what he's guilty of.
No, but Bibi, you believe
haven't.
in honesty and transparency.
I do. I really
Which
do.
is why I'm going to blame part of the reasons why sometimes also there's paternity fraud is the church. I'll tell you why.
It's not just the church, religious organizations, because
Religious-
it goes across religions.
Religious organization. Okay, it's the church that I know. I don't know. Do you have one?
No, it goes across religions
But
too.
let me tell you the church. Let me tell you why I say the church. Bibi, why are there crusades, prayer meetings for women for fruit of the womb?
Barren women.
Barren women. What of the men that their sperm is not working? Why not do prayer for them? Because most of these women you claim to be so-called barren women, they are fertile.
Very okay.
Very, very okay.
There is
They
nothing
end up
wrong
being
with their
impregnated
partners.
by a pastor that is so-called trying to pray for them.
Another one.
Let's be honest.
True.
So all these churches as well, you're praying for. They're telling a woman, "Come, let me do
Deliverance.
deliverance for you." How about telling the man to be there as well? The woman will stand up at night and be going for prayer night vigil. The man will be snoring at home. What are you doing to help both of you? It's a both of you's job.
I'm begging churches, I'm begging religious bodies, I'm saying Islamic organizations, churches, everybody. Please, when people are coming to get married, can we please run proper checks on not just we only concentrate on genotype and blood group, especially genotype. I think we should go further to ask for proper, well-detailed, because even doctors, just like what he said about religious organizations failing, doctors have even tried somewhat a bit more in a way. Because doctors would actually tell you, Madam, where is your husband? Madam, where is your husband? After the first set of tests, the second one, madam, where is your husband? A lot of the times, even when you go to fertility clinics, IVF procedures, you're seeing more women than men. You are seeing gynecologists shouting, madam, where is your husband?
Yes.
And I'm asking these men, what is the problem? What are you people afraid of? Why don't you ever want to show up? Especially when the doctor knows that the woman has come like 2-3 times and they've spent all the money. They've told her, madam, you are okay. Where is your husband?
Don't drink beer too much.
Bring your husband. You see the doctor shouting it. The bold gynecologist shouting, where is your husband? Bring your husband.
Right.
Your husband, we want your husband. Bring him.
Yes.
And you see these men when they start telling them, come, let's go. Doctor says you come. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. No. It's not you are fine. Go and check. You might even be having good sperm count. It might just be maybe some vitamin deficiencies here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Men don't even know that men suffer hormonal imbalance that affects fertility too.
If you raise a child,
But
that
they
is
don't
not-
know.
Like the one that I saw that Tunde not posted, I see 35 or 32 years. I'm not certain. If you raise a child that is not yours for 32 years or 35 years, and then the father of the child comes through, should the original father of the child compensate
The standing
the
father.
standing father
Compensation
Terrible.
for the work we don't do now?
Compensation
Terrible.
No, but really, a lot of the
But-
times it's terrible.
But the question I want to ask, I mean, because a lot of people think people that do this paternity fraud thing are usually runs girls,
Yeah.
or not girls who don't sleep with men 1 million times.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think paternity fraud is more common among them kind of girls, or even respectable married women do it?
I think it's actually more prevalent amongst respectable married women or people in relationships, actually. Runs girls, I would imagine.
Those
that
guys go come on the belly now.
yes, so it would be harder to kind of pinpoint exactly who it is. So I would think that it's something that's to hide shame, to hide under the guise of their relationship or a marriage. Yes, it would be more perpetuated by married
Now that you
women.
mentioned this, I remember a story treated by one of our own from the other side, Joyce.
Okay,
Right?
just in your
Yeah.
boy.
Joyce tweeted a story on Confession Thursdays where this guy confessed anonymously that his mother-in-law got pregnant for him.
I've heard this kind of story. I've heard it.
The
This
mother-in-law,
is crazy.
they had this party or something. She was a bit high. He was going to drop off at their house. And they did it in the car.
Hey!
Now, apparently, this is, of course, his mother-in-law, his wife's mom, right? So the woman had 4 daughters, beautiful girls, well-established professionals, but the societal pressure was still there. So our good son, with all this money, you couldn't give him a boy. And this particular night out
Oh my
turned out
goodness.
to be a boy. So the woman found out for some reason, because this woman is in her 50s, early 50s. So she goes to check and they tell her, madam, despite premenopausal changes, we are seeing that
You are
you are
pregnant.
experiencing pregnancy.
Symptoms.
She says, okay. They check it out. That's when you talk about the intentionality now. She says, no problem. Like you said, 1st month, 2nd month, 3rd month, and then it's showing and the baby is growing. And she then confirms it's a boy. She then tells him at that point, I'm pregnant. Oh. That thing me and you did. Kiniko. But I've gone to go and sleep with your wife's daddy to make him feel, I just want to tell you, you are the father of this child. But it's going to be our little secret. So, her own daughter, who is his wife, had a child like a year and 2 months
Oh my.
before she got pregnant. So she was just actually not, it was around Omugo finishing time, proper weaning, breastfeeding, monitoring her daughter for breastfeeding and stop weaning the baby, that party happened and then the knacking happened. So now there's a boy. This story was like 3-4 years ago.
Wow.
So that kid now is like 4-5 years old. In fact, they had a big party. She told her daughter's father that they have a, so the daughter believes that she has a little brother, not knowing that that is her husband's son, her stepson, giving birth to by her mom. And it is their secret. This is on radio. This is on national and international radio.
Women have fire.
So now To her, the woman says no, that she's not angry, and she has told you because with that son, she has finally very well.
That she's not only capable of giving birth, now the papa now
She
carry
has
women.
seated well on her seat.
Crazy.
In that, and many things have been willed to this young boy's name.
I think also
she's good with that.
in wedding
She's good with it.
for this paternity fraud thing to be reduced. I think churches, you see where I'll still mention churches. Churches, because before you go, they go say, me, you can't go marriage classes, counseling and all those things. They should put it there that while you're doing marriage counseling, one of the things you will sign is that you will do DNA test immediately you give birth. The church will come and do it. Yes, now.
And who says they can't change results? This is Nigeria.
My dear.
No, I'm just saying. No, but this
I
is
think
Nigeria.
if we actually remove the stigma and we allowed men to feel safe to ask for DNA tests, you know, a lot of men are apprehensive to ask for DNA tests. So it could be very possible that same man, the elderly man in that relationship, could have a feeling or an inkling that, wait, so the math isn't mathing, this doesn't add up. But because of, number one, societal pressure, family pressure, and also he wants a son, he's willing to kind of turn the other eye, not necessarily that being the right thing, but because, well, there are some people that do things for different reasons.
Me, when say, at first, I wanted girls. I mean, when I had my son, I was happy. Very, very happy till tomorrow. You get me? I'm not be all those gender, oh, it must be a son. No. Say, oh, who is going to carry your name? When I die, what thing concern me who will carry my name? The person is going to live their life and make names for themselves. I don't give a flying F. You get me? So, but what I'm saying is, I think we need to get to the point where we are allowed to be very, very open. Be honest with ourselves. Now, these women, well, you see these women where they do all this paternity fraud.
If DNA testing was free and automatic, do you think a lot of Nigerian houses, Nigerian households, families would fall apart? If it was free and automatic, like
a lot. If federal government now say by fire by force, everybody, like they do census, everybody, we are going to come to your house, come and do DNA testing. I can tell you for free, at least half of the percentage of Nigeria marriages will break.
But I used to wonder why that thing was so important. But now that we're having this awareness about it, I think I do. And considering my own personal experience, I remember when my dad had some injury then. And you know this thing where they come and tell you, drop blood and all of that. You know, you can actually tell your child's personality from
drawing of blood.
From your blood, the stem cells in the blood or something. And I did. And you know, my younger brother also did. You know, like we the kids, we did. So
you know your papa picking?
Of course now. So like,
of course you're not.
Of course I am. Okay. You didn't whine me. So the doctor was like telling my dad that Oga, you are very lucky. My father was just thinking that.
What do you mean? Lucky
for
how?
the doctor to applaud him. Imagine how many people he has seen that are not.
Okay, well, that's another thing.
Imagine
but
how
that
many.
felt weird by the doctor saying that to me. Like, so this your pretty daughter is. My father was like, I don't understand. This daughter not supposed to be my daughter before. I mean, what are you people saying? You know, but it's sad that this is the reality of a lot of men. And let me tell you, Bibi, I know we are here and we are women. Dear women. And I want to look at the camera to say this. A lot of you right now that are going to watch this, you know, some of you are even currently pregnant. You know that the child in your womb is not that man's child. You know. And you are there enjoying all the love, care, and attention, and you are putting him through hell. Some of you are even so terrible enough. I've seen a woman that the man was busy carrying the child, doing, oh mommy, and what are you saying that you're picking? While they were having a fight. Some women have been bold enough to tell the men. One, it was even during the girl's wedding. That the man was busy preparing, gathering family. And the man said, no, my friend, the real father of this girl is going to be the father of the day.
Wow.
Imagine you hearing that. And the said girl was 28 years old at the time. Wow. Millions spent in sending her to private university. She had become a lawyer like myself. All of that struggle. Just imagine what it's like pouring cold water on a man. And some of you women, you take this man for granted to that point. Let's leave Nedu. God has a special place of judgment for you. Because God has a special place of hell and judgment.
But there's
because
one question I want
this
to
is
ask.
terrible. It is.
There's one quick question I want to ask you. Please, everybody, don't be angry. Now, women are to ask this question. Both of you, we are women. Why do you have a husband that provide for you? You end up fucking a gate man that does not have anything, or your ex-boyfriend that cannot give you anything, or somebody that you know is not. If they divide your husband times 10 up to your husband, why?
This is lack of attention.
The same reason why a man will have a woman that turns his house into a home, a woman that raises his sons and daughters into be young kings and queens, and he will still go and look for Nkechi that has nothing.
I don't know why you compare these two things at the same time.
They are not the same energy.
The man fucking somebody, sleeping with somebody outside rather, does not equate with you giving the man another man that is not
energy.
Okay, no, you didn't talk about giving birth.
So
you talk
what
about
you are saying now is
you're talking about why is a woman gonna
going
step out
outside
despite her
to
husband
sleep,
providing?
yes.
Okay, why is a husband stepping out despite the woman being there, holding it down, even taking care? There's so many women that I know, beautiful mothers, accomplished in business, taking care of themselves, sexy, sex drive high, men, just greed.
okay. What of when the man? Hold on. What of when the man now? He don't marry you now. He don't marry you, Susanna. Your name is your name was Sue.
Susanna.
When you guys were dating, when you don't marry you now, you don't turn Susanna. You don't tie wrapper for house. That sexy thing that the man used to see, you stop doing it. You don't give a flying F anymore, and the man sees it outside. Who do you blame? I'm not saying the man.
That's not an excuse.
But with that being said, I do agree that women still need to take care of
Yeah,
themselves. It
women
doesn't matter
still need
if
to.
you are
Thank you.
married. It doesn't
Thank
matter
you.
if you're
But it's
married
still
for-
not an
You still need to be
excuse.
sexy for yourself and for your man. I agree.
It's not an excuse.
But men are moved by what they see.
But it's not an excuse.
Men are moved by what they see.
And men are moved by what they see. That is why they end up the way they do.
We can sit here and go back and forth all day, honestly.
But that's a fact.
For anybody that is currently pregnant
His
for
face.
somebody and lying about the paternity, please do better.
No.
For those that have found out that their children that they've raised are not theirs, we're sorry. You are not the father. And I had
But
to
it's the
just, it's
fact.
true,
We
you are
have to
not
say
the
it,
father.
though.
You know?
And please, I will urge you, as every man out there, I know I met somebody who said he doesn't want to do DNA.
He's
they
just
don't want
happy
to
to
know.
He
be.
said he doesn't want to know. He doesn't want
don't want
anything.
to know.
He said he looks at his children every morning. He smiles. He's happy. That he doesn't want anything that he would change his thought towards them, and that he loves his wife. That he just doesn't want to know.
The only thing I'm going to say to any man
There are
that is
men
there,
who say they don't want to know.
you're not me. You probably can't handle it the way I did. If you need help, let me know. I can help you one way or another that I did. Just get into my DM on Instagram or find a way through Clarity's on Instagram. Just let us know. But the thing is, understand one thing that is the truth. Your emotions, your opinion can lie to you. But the truth remains the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth is the fact that that child didn't do anything to you. That child is not aware of whatever happened.
Yeah.
That child wasn't asked to be brought into this world.
That child is innocent.
That child is totally innocent. So you turning your back on that child will start thinking maybe they are the fault that made you leave or something.
Yeah.
They start seeing themselves less. They become worse people in the society tomorrow. They don't have self what's that thing?
Good self-esteem.
Yes, self-esteem is low
Yeah.
because they believe they are always a problem. They're in a relationship as a guy, as a girl. They believe they're a problem. Any small thing, they believe they're a problem. So find a way. I don't know how. Even if you know, find a way to still be in that child's life. Even if the child asks you a question much later, sit them down. Look, the fact that I'm not your biological father does not mean I'm not your father. I love you still. You'll say the best that has ever happened to me. Yes, I didn't give you blood. I'm not your biological father, but I'm your father. How do you define a father? A father is this. Define a father your way that is going to suit both you and the child. It doesn't have to be the way the world defines who a father is. Do you get what I mean? People adopt children. You can adopt a child. You that is saying, I don't want to have anything to do with this person again, adopt that child. Even without the child, even though you have adopted them, in your head, mentally adopt them. Do you get what I mean?
True.
Mentally adopt them. But all I'm saying is that child has absolutely nothing to do with the situation. Not be the mama will think evil, carry picking will not be your own give you. For God to allow you also to even be in that situation. I'm not trying to be religious. Maybe there's a reason.
There might be a testimony in your
There
pain.
might be a testimony in yours.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? I mean, right now, today, I can advise people on how to navigate after being
A victim, obviously.
being a victim of the paternity fraud. I mean, I have the experience now to talk to you. I have experience to help you navigate it and be okay mentally and otherwise. I mean, when it happened, I felt for that first week, oh, this is crazy. This is that. But now I'm not. After 2 weeks, I just let it go. Glory to God. I don't know how it happened. So please, and you as women, be open. Marriage is not that certificate to heaven. If that man tells you he doesn't want to marry you again because the child is not his, it's okay. But at least you know you're truthful to yourself, to God, and to that child. It better say that pikin grow up with just you than growing up with someone that he calls a father.
36 and finding out
they are going
and
to
the father
hate
not
you.
even wanting to be in the life
And the
anymore.
father also not wanting to be in their life. They will end up hating you.
And some women go as bad as when they get caught for paternity fraud and obviously they are forced to leave the marriage. Sometimes these women actually begin to maltreat and mistreat these children,
Yes.
the child in question, and blame the child that you are the reason why you cost me my marriage. You are the reason why my marriage crashed. They don't get
people
to
that
own
don't
up
want
and
to
say
accept
They don't want
this,
to accept
accountability.
responsibility.
they live in denial.
Yeah.
And they blame the innocent child and say, you are the reason why and there are people from families who, I have somebody today who is like 41, who said that that's his story. It took a moment in church during service, and the pastor called and said, there's somebody here, so and so happened to you. Were you born out of wedlock? And this was the situation. Imagine a grown man of 41 crying. Dude wasn't married. He couldn't trust women. He has issues. He said he went through so much. His mom remarried somebody else and shipped him off into that marriage like a slave to his siblings, his younger siblings. He ate from the bean while they ate at the table. And he grew up seeing himself as nothing.
Because she sees that child as a remembrance
reflection
of
her
the...
own
But it was her fault.
inadequacies.
It was her fault.
But it was her mistake.
Absolutely.
So women, we need to do better. We just have to at all costs.
Please, if we're shouting about the society,
We need to do better.
or people that are treating girls anyhow,
Nothing else.
girls that are treating
I
guys
beg.
anyhow, the paternity fraud plays a major role also in it. When you
Goes both
find out
ways.
your father does not want you, your mother does not want you, it makes you become a beast of a person. And you don't give a flying F about people's feelings. We hope this episode will teach you something or probably help you to learn something or help you teach someone how to navigate.
Absolutely.
Thank you to every one of you that has watched us today. The Three Musketeers. Like, oh my God. We call ourselves the Three Musketeers.
Yes, sir.
And then until the next episode, make sure you have a wonderful evening. Follow us on all our social media handles on Instagram, on TikTok, and on the... No, we're not the Snapchat. Jesus, we're not be a show. Let's show put it this Snapchat. You see what's happening for Snapchat? Pay-per-view, 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira.
Crazy.
It's not for me. I'm not there.
Pay-per-view for what?
Ah,
Per
promise.
view. Pay to view.
Pay to
Again. Promise. Bad boy.
Promise knows them all. All those
That way.
guys that you see that are forming nice girls on Instagram. Go to Snapchat, pay-per-view. You'll be like that girl that opened OnlyFans that got 15 million. What's her name?
I don't know. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank
Share it to all your friends, and we'll catch you guys
What's
next
her
time.
name?
We don't know.
Diana,
Bye.
I am